Welcome back, guys. Now today we're going to put down our straw hats and our pitchforks, and we're going to pick up a hard hat and a hammer, because we're going to build a new barn. Now with all the stuff we're buying lately, it's starting to get a bit cluttered in here. Everything's sort of chucked all over the place. So the plan I was thinking is this little area here would be perfect for the workshop. You know, when we want to come and service the tractors, you know, put either say like row crop tires on, or if we want to put a loader on, or just general maintenance and stuff like that, we'd do that. We've got a little workshop here full of tools and well, full of nails, but soon to have some tools in it. But we need to get rid of the fertilizer and, you know, the seed and stuff like that, so we're going to need a place to keep that, plus our other equipment. And then over here we've got this nice little storage area for all our spare parts. When our kit breaks down, we'll have the spare parts ready to go. Well, that's the plan. So we need a place to put all this, and I've been thinking just outside here, this little grassy area. You know, we've got a few sheep, but they're not going to really take up that much grass at the moment. So the plan is, this track I'm going to plough up, including all this here, and I think, well, we're going to plant grass on it, and we're going to sort of match it, come from this corner here along and match up with this one. So that's going to be grass. So we'll make a start, and then this massive area here is going to be a nice new concrete pad, and then on top of the concrete pad we're going to chuck a brand new barn. So I first need to find a tractor. This one will do. Yep, he's empty. We'll chuck the plough on, and we'll start ploughing it up, ready to plant the grass. This one, yeah, this pulls this plough pretty well. Just a shame my driving isn't that great. Not into the tree. So I'm hoping it shouldn't take too long to do. It's going to be a bit of a... I might have to do a few things off screen, just like tidying up. But yeah, it should be pretty good once it's finished. Right, without taking out the beams. Okay, so do we need to swap the plough over? I think so. And what is it? It is to allow create Y to create fields. Okay. So we'll try and line up this grass as best as we can. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect. Somewhere there should be okay, and just drive straight across. We can always do some jiggery pokery once we've got the sort of concrete in. The concrete, I think, is going to be the hardest to get down, and trying to get that looking neat most of all. But right, quickly back up. That's the trees in the way. That's a bit better, isn't it? I haven't missed too much. Right, I think the trickiest bit actually is probably going to be doing along that fence. I'll do this little bit in front of us on screen, and then the bit of ploughing to get rid of all that I'll just quickly do off screen, because it's going to be a bit boring. Whoa, steady. And yeah, it'll just make it a bit quicker. There might be a lot of jiggery pokering, so hopefully we'll cut a lot of that out. And this area will be grass, and then the barn will go up against this fence on a nice concrete pad, he says. Right, so that's that area done fairly tidy. I think we'll probably have to swap the plough over for this one, and then carefully run down the side of the hedge or the fence. So I'll be back once that's done. Well, that's job done. So we'll run the cultivator along it now, just to see what it looks like a bit smoother and see if it's going to blend in. Oh, I got quite close to that tree there. I don't know if that, if the planter will get up to that. I think that's going to be the worst bit, is along that fence. I don't know how close I can get with the planter. I know the wheels stick out quite far, so it might, well, it looks, it don't look too bad. We can get quite close with the tiller, so I'm thinking we might get away with it, but we'll have to see. So once again, I'll get this done off screen. I'll be back when it's all a little bit smoother, ready to plant grass. Okay, we're back, and we've got the old area cultivated pretty smoothly. So before I plant soybeans, change that to grass, and we'll put grass on the lot. I'm hoping I can get pretty close to the fence with the planter. That's the only thing I think could go wrong, he says. Oh, luckily we can... Ah, okay. I suppose we could drive into a tree. That could be something that's that could go wrong. Oh no. Ah, no. Are we through? Are we through? Yep, we're through. No, we're not. Ah. Right. I'll be back once it's done. Right, we're just tidying up the last little bits we've missed. Oh, I say that. There's a giant bit in the middle there I've missed. Right. Okay. We'll have to turn around and go quickly get that little bit. But it's a good job this isn't real life, because if it was, then I pretty much would have had to have bought a brand new fence, because we did hit it once or twice, and when I say once or twice, yeah, it might have been a bit more than that, but yeah, I think, yeah, we'd have pretty much needed to replace the whole thing. It didn't go as smoothly as I thought it would. I thought we'd be able to get fairly close, especially as there's sort of a bit of a grassy section, but there's one or two bits. I think I've got most of it though. Whoa. But yeah, the planter sort of plants obviously in between the tires, and then you've got the tires sticking out on the end. So yeah, we made a bit of a mess, but it's good. The fence is still standing. It's one tough fence, but that is the base work done. All we really need to do now is, well, I say all we really need to do now, we've got to put the concrete base in and then buy the shed. So we've still got quite a bit to do. I think I'll leave that there for now, and we're going to take a trip to the shop and buy the magical concrete device thing, the roller with the script on. Yeah, so we'll take the case, although should I take the Massey, because it's a bit narrower. No, we'll take the case. Yeah, we'll take the case. So we'll head on to the shop, we'll pick that up, and we can make a start then on putting the concrete foundations, I guess you could call it, the concrete pad in, and it should start taking shape. I have kind of worked it out in my head how I want it to look and where I want it to go. The only thing is, it's I kind of like, I basically bought the shed, and you know you have that green sort of outline of where it's going to be. I've roughly kind of tried to work it out off that where it's going to be, and I think I know if we run it in line with the front of the shed, I think the furthest bit of the shed is going to end up in line with our first liquid fertilizer IBC. So we kind of just need to put a concrete area to match that, basically. He says. We shall see. But it doesn't matter too much. I mean, if it's not 100% perfect, I can we'll pause the recording and just do a quick bit of tidying up, and no one will ever know. But we shall see. Here we are at the shop. We need to buy I think it's a Misk Lizard. What colour do we like? Ooh, I kind of like blue. Green's my favourite colour, but I'll have everything in green, so we'll go for a different colour today. Maybe a blue, dark blue. That looks kind of cool blue. Yeah, we'll get it in that. 5,400 quid. Bought. It is ours. What does it look like? Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Right, let's jump in cab, quickly hitch this up, and then we'll head back to the farm. Where is it? There it is. Right. Steady. That will do. And then off back to the farm we go. Yep, it's definitely the one. Remove grass, ground type, X and Y. Yeah, I think we've got this. I think it's concrete, definitely concrete I want on the base. And then I might put a track in. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. I also, at the end of last episode, for some reason the audio went mental again and I had to cut the video short. But yeah, we basically paid off the last bit of the loan and put everything away. But we didn't, at the start of this episode, we didn't have enough cash to buy everything we needed. So the barn, the roller. So I did quickly combine, I think it was field, I did write it down somewhere to remember it. Field 23, oh, yep, that's why you don't, yep. Do I cut this out? Always concentrate on your driving, kids. Not kids, kids, you shouldn't be driving. You know, obviously not till you're at the legal age. I'm just going to stop talking. Right. Back in the farm. Hopefully we won't crash now because we own this. It's going to be expensive for us. But yeah, as I was saying, I combined field 23, I think it was sunflowers, which gave us about 10 grand or 11 grand reward, plus I think it was like 3 grand or nearly 4 as a bonus, which, you know, can't complain about that. But that did give us, that brought us up to the 22 or whatever we were, to be able to afford everything we need to buy. So what we need to do now is put the concrete base in. So I think I'll do the outline first, and then we'll just fill in the center. And I kind of want it in line with like the furthest point of this concrete. So it kind of ends about here. So we need to sort of work out where it's straight. So it goes pretty much towards the fence post, the big fence post by the tree, this one here. So we need to concrete from there. So it was the one just on the left of the tree. So I'll have to get it backed up. So roughly, if we go just slightly on the inside, then you know it's not going to make too much of a difference. Bring up the screen, remove grass, we want yes, and ground type we want concrete, I believe. So where is it? Concrete, there it is. And when we put it down, as if by magic, we have concrete. So let's get it lined up. I think if we drive fairly straight, that's looking not too bad. Or is it? I'll go, whoa, I'll stop there. That looks fairly straight, fairly good. Now the next bit is, I worked out roughly in line with this first IBC. So we need to, and before I park in the way, we better jump out and have a look. I think it was just slightly to the left, so about there. And yeah, I parked in the way. Wow, I don't actually know. So if the IBC is level, and then we kind of look up, right, in the center of them two posts, and the camera's changed straight away, so I've lost it straight away. Let's do it from in the tractor. See if that makes a difference. So that is somewhere near. This is quite difficult actually. Maybe if we zoom out that way. Okay, I think I've got it. I think if we go slightly in a bit as well, somewhere there. That looks somewhere near. Drop it down and then try and drive straightish towards the IBC. Actually, is that straight? That looks. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Before we go too far, whoa. Okay, we might have gone slightly over that. Never mind, we can dig it up. So that is, yeah, that looks pretty good. So we just need to drive, match it now straight across to the other side. Fairly straight again. Which that's, I don't think that's very straight. No, that's not gone very straight. Although it doesn't look too bad, I don't think. So I might leave that. If it looks a bit too squarey, it might not look that great. So I might just leave that there, and we'll just do this side now. At least we can follow the rows of the planting now, so that makes it a bit easier. And it's going to be hidden by the barn, so we shouldn't really see it. That, I think, looks pretty good. It's going to look a bit of a mess because we're driving over it with the tyre marks, so let's try that, see what that looks like. Yeah, that looks somewhere near. So I'll quickly get this last, or the centre, filled in off screen, and when we're back, hopefully we'll have a nice new concrete pad. We hope. That wasn't supposed to happen. I'm not sure how. Oh, actually, we've got a loader tractor. Let's yeah, bit of a hit the wrong button there. So we'll jump in the Massey and see if we can fix it. Ah, I know it was going too well. It was going too well. And now, am I going to be able to squeeze through here? Yep. Right. Bit embarrassing. Brand new piece of machinery, and we've gone and rolled it. Oh, excuse the pun. Right. Yes, 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 yes. Look at that. That was probably a fluke, but we'll take that as a win. Right, you can stay there just in case we need you again. Hopefully we won't. Right, I'll have a second attempt at this, and hopefully the next time I'm back, we'll have said concrete pad. Well, we're done. It's looking pretty squarish, pretty tidy. So I think all that's left to do now is to buy the barn. And we've had a bit of a shop around, see who's selling what and who does what and what it does. And I was looking at this one, the small storage shelter, 9 grand, but when I put it down, it was massive. I mean, really tall, looked a bit out of place, but in the end, I've gone for the old garage, 7.5 grand, made by Lizard. Bit cheaper, and it does look pretty tidy. No maintenance cost, which is good. So we'll go for that, and hopefully, well, if I can remember the controls, we're going to place it somewhere around there. Should fit in fairly tidily. That looks fairly level, is it? Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I think we'll have the concrete, cover up the concrete as best we can. Although grass is going to be up against it, we'll try it there. And hopefully, brilliant. Look at that. So that's our shed. Also, with this shed, it actually comes with lights. So at night, they all shine really brightly. Brilliant. Looks great. So it's also got on the top some great big solar panels. So it's not even going to cost us anything in electricity to keep it in the shed. So that is going to be our next barn. And we'll have, eventually when the grass grows around it, I might just wear sort of the areas I planted here. I don't know whether I might get rid of that and put like a track in so that we can sort of come down that road straight into here as opposed to running over the grass. That's probably what I'll do at a later date once it's grown. We'll just have to see what it looks like. But for now, we can chuck this back in the shed in its new home, because we won't, I say we won't, I don't think we'll use it anytime soon, but I'm gonna keep it. I say that it's probably going to sit here for ages, costing us money. Now if I drop this, is this gonna get rid of or change what I've done? I think I might just drop it from a height like that. Fairly tidy, backed away there. And now we can sort of clear out the garage. So I'll chuck the case on the trailer. I do want to invest in a slightly bigger trailer soon. I probably won't go for anything too big, partly because we haven't got the kit to pull it, but we're not actually hauling that great amounts of stuff at the moment, so I think this trailer will do us for now. So we'll take it round to where we've kept the fertilizer, and we'll get it shifted. I think I'll put the sort of the tools in there as well from that'll do just there. I'm going to quickly jump in the Massey. I'll leave the palatines there for now, and we'll chuck the bucket on. I think my silage over there is close to fermenting, I think, so we'll probably have to sell that at some point. I think it's going to be 1 or 2 of these trailer loads, but that'll be a bit of a cash for us. Right, can I do this in cab? 9 times out of 10, no. That looks straight. Right. Well, I suppose it should be pretty easy. Just scrape the bucket along the floor. Can't go wrong. Quite a bit of weight in that by the feel, the way it bounces around like that. Love it. Okay. Oh. Let's just put a dent in our new trailer. Shouldn't take too long to get rid of this. I can't remember how much we actually have or how much we bought a while back. This is probably going to be the difficult bit, just tidying up the loose bits we've missed. In fact, I think looks like it's all going to fit in this bucket load. So I had a bit less than I thought I had. For some reason I thought I had like a good 6,000 litres, but litres, tons, 6 tons, definitely not 6,000 tons. Right, that's all of it. So we'll just get this dumped in the trailer. I've also downloaded the that little toolbox mod that allows you to do sort of your servicing and stuff anywhere, and we'll buy that and we'll chuck that in the shed. There we go. Where? Right, we need a place to put the bucket. I think I'll put that in front of the rolls for now because, yeah, like I said, they're not going to be used anytime soon. Let's be careful going through here. I'm pretty happy with it. The only thing I'm not sure of is if it's leaving the muddy tracks because of the field underneath. So that'll do just there. Or is that just from coming off the dirt track behind us? I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's definitely making tracks. That's a bit of a shame. It would have been nice to, you know. I'm not sure how I can stop that. No idea. That's looking pretty good already, I think. Oh yeah, we'll oh, we should probably shut the engine off. Go tip this in the whoop, wrong gear. You're flying backwards instead of forwards. And then yeah, we'll chuck it. Ah, look at that, the trees coming through the corner. Ah, it's going so well. Never mind, we've got a chainsaw. We can get rid of that. Okay, let's get this backed up somewhere near the corner. Not too far, because I don't want to get stuck. That looks somewhere near, back a bit further maybe. There will do. Right, what is it to tip anywhere? I'm going to have to put the doofer up. Unload here, left control and I. Left control and I. Brilliant. That's gone pretty well. I'll leave the trailer in front of it for now. Or no. No, we've got fields to fertilise, so no I won't. I'll put that somewhere else. Probably back in this barn over here. So all it leaves us left to do now really is to get the seed pallets in. I'll probably... Oh, we can put the weights in that barn as well. Or shall we... Oh, I need to fix the hole in the roof as well. But one thing we do need to buy, I think it's in placeables, is the lizard toolbox. Because that is what we're going to be using on the farm or in the workshop. Where is it? There it is. Done. Where is it? There it is. And this can go on the bench, hopefully. Whoa. Ah, that's just probably messed up all our tools. And am I going to be able to flip it over? Not that way. Come on. Come on. Play ball. Oh. Right. Yeah, go on. Go on. Fall onto the... Oh, oh no. Try again. Ready? Go, go, go. That's it. Nope. Okay, this is my... Oh, well, there we are. If in doubt, throw it about. So you can stay there. Perfect. So when we go up to that now, we can now customize whatever vehicle we have parked in here. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So that just leaves us the pallets. So we'll have a look, see if we can put them probably... I think there might be room... Oh, actually, we need room to back the planter in or the forks in if we need to load them up. So probably put them the right hand side, that RSJ in the middle. See what that looks like when we get there. Whoa, 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 steady now, settle down. There we go. I don't think, yeah, that's not on the forks as such. Whoa, it's shifting about a little bit. Right, we actually, there's quite a, yeah, there's a lot more room than I thought. And drop him in the shed. So we've sort of created a fair bit of space, but at the same time we haven't, because the space we've created in the other barn is only really going to be used for servicing the tack, which I know we can park in there, you know, at the end of the day. That's good there. I need to, yeah, I should probably put the IBCs in there as well. That. Yeah, get them out of the way. Undercover. Could always put a little fence along the side of this bit where we are now. Make it, might look a bit tidier. Wow. Where did I learn to drive? Really? You will go in this time. Yes. Right. I can't see us using these liquid fertilizer anytime soon, but I should imagine, you know, when we've got a bit of money, we will. So for now, we'll use them as a bit of a wall to separate our seed from our solid fertilizer. That should be good there. Hopefully it comes off. Nope, it's not wanting to. Come on. Come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just shunt that forward. Can we do that? We can without putting the forks through it. Right. Well, it's going pretty well so far. I can probably, yeah, I'll probably put the fertilizer in there as well. That'll create a bit of space in the larger barn. Ah, that was better that time. Straight in. And then once I've finished messing around in the barn, I think I'm going to go do a job or two for the local farmers, because oh, that's the point. We need to check on our soybeans. That's better. Let's just take a look, see how they're getting on. Now is that's not the darkest. So one more shade to go. So not quite yet. Oh, nope, don't back that way. Yeah, they do take quite a while to grow the sugar cane. So oh, it does look a mess, doesn't it? The muddy floor. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, yeah, find a way of stopping that. Looks good when you don't drive on it, I guess. But I guess the whole point of having the barn and the concrete was to drive on it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bit of a shaky Jake going on there. Well, last one. I suppose I could put the combine and a few odds and sods, that things that we're not going to use for a while in here. Oh, that is really shaking about. Must be the liquid sloshing around inside. Out you go. Shunt it forward a slight bit. That'll do. Hell, look at that. And I can't put the fertilizer on because I've left the tiller in the way. So, but let's go and back the tractor into our new workshop and see what it looks like. Yep, I'm happy with that. I've got a nice bit of space in here now. We can put 1 or 2 tractors in here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And yeah, I'm happy with that. And I'm happy with that. So yeah, I'll do I don't know, I think now I'll move a few vehicles around, just have a bit of a tidy up in here really, ready before we go back to our proper farming next episode. So I'll leave it there for now, and I'll catch you in a bit.